Good evening. Welcome to the Pipe Chronicles. Once again, I'm your host, and I'm going to talk a little bit about words and content today. Um, so I thought I'd go for a little like the undergrad look or the young college professor that's old. And no, I think we're just going to go for the vagabond book today. Yeah, because we're going to talk a little bit about some books that I read that involve the English countryside and such. Yes. Before we get started on that, I'd like to mention that I got to talk to a fellow YouTuber from Tijuana on the telephone this week. It's pretty awesome. 68 Saw Gunner. I'm sending him some tobacco and paying it forward. Finally. No thanks to YouTube and, unsubscribing me from some folks. Thank you, YouTube. Anyway, and now, drum roll. This came in the mail just a bit ago. Yes, my pipe tamper from Spencer at the Pipe Shed. Very fine, very smooth, it's beautiful. This camera is probably not doing it justice. Thank you so much, Spencer. I hope you sell a million more of those, my friend. We're going to use it to tamp some Shelby foot here in just a bit, but before we get started with that, I'd like to read the nice note that Spencer left in the envelope that he sent the tamper in. Once again, I get to do the coolest thing on earth. This jacket has a pocket. It says, Robert, thanks so much for being my first tamper customer and spreading the word. I've been enjoying your videos. Enjoy. Spencer, Cat. Spencer, thank you. I'm going to enjoy this. And right now, without any further ado, let's light this up. And by the way, that little note will go on my wall with the others that I've received from some of you fine folk. We're seeing it here first. Seeing it here first. Very fine indeed. Shelby foot's fine. And the tamper's wonderful. Thank you very much, my friend. The wind's whipping around outside today, so it gives us kind of that cozy feel, but that was why I was looking that way. Making a little quiet man. Little tipple, have some if you shall. Very smooth. Once again, thank you, Spencer. And now with that, let's get on with the Pipe Chronicles, shall we? Pipe Chronicles, number 6. I've been nose and knee deep in a series of novels by author Tim Pears. 3 very cumbersome books to be exact. The Horseman, The Wanderers, and The Redeemed. All 3 which I finished in 5 days, mind you. 3 wonderful and well-written books, set in the English countryside, Scotland, the Scapa Flow, and during the Great War, or World War I if you prefer. Plus there is a bonus of pipe smoking throughout, which often led me to enjoying a fine pipe myself. That is when I let the puppy out for the intermittent bathroom breaks that she so desperately needs. Anyway, let's move along, as I'm sure no one wants to hear of my dog's bowel movements. That being clarified, and I'm sure agreed upon, I will say I found some wonderful quotes that somehow became embedded in my brain or my self-induced literary coma, of which I had to jot down and share with the rest of you that have made it this deep into this video after I recovered. Only a fool would say the sky is gray, by author Tim Pears. What I can't love, I overlook, author unknown to me. There are many more, enough I recommend you get yourselves a copy of these lengthy books and load your favorite blend in your most personable and stoic pipe, and discover them on your own like I did. Yes, like I did. This is perhaps the reason I am now elbow deep in trying to catch up on things I've missed in the YTPC and non-fiction world, of which I have been absent from as of late. I've missed a pint and a pipe, and a chat with Mike in his well-done Frog and Toad pub. Many of your wonderful reviews and thoughts from your in-car studios and 18-wheeled behemoths. And lest we forget Greg's tunnel and David's front porch. That being said, let's return to the in-car studios for a moment, shall we? One in particular. Way out where it never rains in Southern California, or at least that is what Albert Hammond suggested way back in 1972. An in-car studio, and the place of which I came across my favorite words of the weeks, strung together by my friend Israel at SoCal Piper. In one of his shorts he stated, and I quote, "Few men would read their autobiography if their deeds were recorded in it." Amen, brother, and probably very true. Words, I love them. And if you've now made it to this point in the video, whether you are a YTP seer and have been here numerous times before, or just somebody that happened to stop by, remember, pipes and words to me seem to go hand in hand, for the conversation seems to flow better, like water into wine, and the tobacco and words mix in the air, smoke and sound is one. Words last forever, even after they're gone. So choose them carefully, especially if you don't want them along with certain deeds appearing in your own autobiography. Words. Salute. Hasta luego. We'll catch you in the next one. Thank you, Spencer, and don't forget to, shake them jars.